Aha, there we go. We got some music. Very nice. Oh my God, it's the same music. I ought to pick out something different. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Click. Let's get this stream set up. Symphonia and Mega Brave are here. Took a while. We always get our product a little bit later, and we suffer those few days where everyone else has it. We don't, so that's no good. Wow, I can't zoom out. We have no fish lens on the YouTube app. YouTube app doesn't support fish lens. That's too bad. Let's get a title going. Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia arrives. And then we're just going to say live card shop. I don't think we need to say anything else. I mean, it's pretty cool already. Now, what about the price on these? What do I have the price set to? So $4, $4. Probably going to stick to that. Let's hit save on that. Prices, looks like Gloria Team Rocket is 6. Heatwave is 5. Battle Partners is 4. All right, let me just do a little investigation. Okay. Yeah, we're going to stick to that price. That will be the price. All right, and you know what? I think I'm going to buy more of this. So, oh, and here also is the guy who does my Korean stuff. Let's see. Oops. All right, and then looks like I'm going to be buying some additional Mega Symphonia at a special price. So Mega Symphonia. And what is this times 4? I'm going to buy 4 additional cases of Mega Symphonia. All right. So, oh wow, this looks terrible all zoomed out. Like, they're all zoomed in like that. There we go. Okay, set this over here. Can't see anything. It's just a crowded camera. Wow, you know, this lighting is so ugly, man. I wish we had like more natural lighting, like a sunroof or something hitting the table. A sunroof would be amazing, but I don't have a sunroof in any parts of this home. Big hits today. Oh, hopefully. Where's the sun at this point of the day? Should be just above us, basically. Yeah, a sunroof would do it. I wish we had a sunroof. All right, well, anyways. I'm about to send this guy a whole bunch of money. Oh, I'm logged out. Okay. That's interesting. And let's see what this is. Just install a window in that room. Ah, no, I'm not going to do that. Forget about that. Okay, let's select send. We're going to send to this guy. We're going to be paying for goods. We're going to buy some Mega Symphonia. Okay, cartons. He calls them cartons. He never calls them cases. Cartons. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo. And there we have it. All right, so I just sent in for 4 more cases of Mega Symphonia because my guy who does the supplying with me contacted me and said his supplier had a surplus of Mega Symphonia. So he offered me a bit lower than usual price. So that's nice. All right, so here they are. Beautiful. I just did a whole box of Mega Symphonia video. You might have caught that. If you have not, please go watch it, give it a like. And then, yeah, we're ready to go on these. I'm curious, what's more popular, the Lucario or the Gardevoir? I think they both look good. I think this is a case where they're both pretty closely tied to each other. Is there a way to get tracking from last week? Let me have a sip here. So Miss Alexis is just calling off. She's going to be in Wednesday. So if you ordered shipping on Friday, it still hasn't gone out. I deeply apologize. This can happen. Sometimes handling times are a little longer, but they're not supposed to be this long. But she's coming in tomorrow, so I'm just going to let her do it tomorrow. It was either she did it tomorrow or I did it yesterday, one or the other. So I'm just going to let her do it tomorrow and apologize for shipping times that are a little longer than normal. She was moving, so it's kind of a one-time thing, okay? She was moving. It was Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday. You're saying you didn't get a tracking number on Tuesday. Mr. Gabriel. Yes, let's get in here into our history. No problem. I thought maybe you would have been one of the guys who ordered shipping on Friday or on Saturday, and you're like, so, where's my stuff? Oh, crack that whip. Get to work. I was hoping she'd come in Tuesday, but she says she has to come in Wednesday, so let's see. I could feel the stream coming any minute. Big hits today. Hey, mister, is there a way to get tracking from last week? Oh, okay, so last week, Tuesday. So, all right, we're jumping into our history. I get it now. I'm all caught up. My brain's all caught up. I mean, if it's moving, that seems reasonable. How do y'all? So, Gabriel, you should already have a tracking number, right? Do you have your tracking number? Mr. Gabriel, you know you should already have your tracking number because I use your email to send you your tracking number. It gets automatically sent by stamps.com. He says, no, sir. Okay. What email address do you have that you would have, what did you pay with PayPal? We're going to look at Gallegos now. Okay, so I'm in my software that takes absolutely forever to load. Gabriel Gallegos. Oh, oops. What the hell? Did I just hit refresh? Oh my God, it's disappeared now. I hit refresh. I'm so stupid. So I saw one that was printed on 7/28. It says delivered. I am delivered. Yes, PayPal. So then whatever email you used for PayPal, that's where the tracking number went, okay? Could be in your spam box, guys. Check your spam box. I've heard someone mention before that it can sometimes go to the spam box. All right, now history's broken. Oh, no, wait, there it goes. Loading history. Oh my God, I hate this software. It's so bad. This has got to be one of the worst pieces of software in my life, the shipping software. It's incredibly poor. All right, so here we go. 7/28, date printed. It says delivered on 8/05. Did you check your mailbox today? It says it was delivered today. Actually, on my screen, when you click on the tracking, it says arrived at USPS regional destination. Nothing seems wrong with it, unless your address itself wasn't right, or you haven't checked your mailbox. But there we go. So when you guys order something, might want to take a couple extra steps and go hunting for it for yourself. It looks like everything was fine. Oh snap! I'll check as soon as I'm home. There you go. Nothing was wrong at all. In fact, there we go. Sometimes things do go wrong, but I would give it more time than just 1 week. To see if something went wrong. Maybe like a week and a half, maybe like 2 weeks. Week and a half is pretty long, so I would get suspicious at a week and a half. But 2 weeks, definitely come and ask a question. But 1 week's too soon to ask a question. Also, be sure to go check your email addresses for that tracking number. USPS has been very slow lately. That's a fact. USPS is slow. Now, what we could do is we could offer you priority mail shipping. That might cost a little more. But that's an option if you have to have your card immediately for some reason, like if it's a very important card or something like that. When you have a extremely expensive package with me with maybe like a critical card in it, I will automatically bump you up to priority most of the time. And we'll often include signature grading as well. In fact, I have that turned on right now, not signature grading, signature confirmation. So, okay, so we turn that off. So let's go put this aside. By the way, so see these two boxes? You could jump in here, the Mega Brave Symphonia break. It's a 1 in 7 odds for both of these boxes. You get 2 boxes. There's 6 spots left. Now that the product's actually here and you would immediately get it opened, I wonder if this moves a little faster. But this is the pre-sale break. No longer a pre-sale. They're actually here. Yes, when a new product is coming out, sometimes we offer something called a pre-sale break, which allows you to get into a break on an item that's about to arrive. And so when it's here, you then have a little store credit card that says, I've got a box of this if you got pulled. The other option, of course, is to just straight up pre-order it like usual. And we have a pre-order list so that we know what everyone pre-ordered. So you can, if you see an item on the menu that says pre-sale, that item is ready for a pre-order. All right. Put me on USPS slow mail with my shipment. No, not the slow mail. Come on, USPS. Let's go check the orders now, guys. We are about 10 minutes into the stream. Let's see if there's anything going on. We've got Corey Blackburn. He says 6 Poke Shuffles, 5 Mega Symphonia. Before we do that, Corey, let me check for pre-orders as well. I might have a pre-order. So ordered 39 minutes ago. Yes, Ivan Rodriguez. This is a pre-order. He says he wants the Zacian and the Nidorino. The Zacian and the Nidorino. You got it, man. Here's the Zacian. Nidorino. Was that on the table? Here's Quip's Blaziken drawing. Oh, this is one of my drawings. Look, I drew this one. That shows you my drawing skills. Every now and then, Karis and I draw cards. Look, here's another one of hers. Look how good she is. She's actually quite good. Both of these are Karis's drawings. They're always listed at 100. We don't list them below that. And then my drawing is more like whatever you want for it. It's kind of funny because, you know, I'm the YouTuber, but she's the artist here. Look at this. Hers look just way better. She looks like she actually knows what she's doing to some degree. She does not draw for a living. She's a software engineer. She just draws every now and then as a way to, like, express, you know, as a way to have a little fun. That's what art's good for, you know. Art's good for expression. Ah, there it is. All right, you got it. It's all yours, man. What else we got up here? All right. Okay. And we'll place this here. Can we start doing store credit and just apply everything to that jungle slab away, please? Can we start doing store credit and apply things to the jungle slab away? All right, Aovic sales, store credit, 73%, and it goes to Flareon. You got it, man. That's kind of funny because it's kind of funny when you think about it. Oh, no, wait a second. So this is a Yolan card. I got to make sure Yolan gets his cut on this. It's kind of funny because the Flareon itself is also a consignment slab. So that's really funny when you think about how much consignment is going on here. Yeah, that's a really solid hold, that booster pack is. I've actually got a whole bunch of those slabs. And I've got 7s, 8s, and 9s of just really rare booster packs because I realize it doesn't really matter what the grade is. All that matters is it's an authentic pack and it will just go up because booster packs themselves, whether they're graded or not, will go up. Oops, hold on. Okay, good. So that worked. That went through. Okay, and how much was this bad boy? $33? Plus what? 68 plus 68. $92. Yolan's got $92. That's pretty sweet. So this is consignment, guys. We've been running consignment. It's pretty popular. 73% store credit. We have changed the numbers slightly for the cash. Cash is now 69%. And so there's more of a discrepancy between cash versus store credit. So we're going to keep the store credit pretty high at 73%. And cash is still really attractive. It's a great number. 69 is an awesome number. Thank you, Mr. Ivan. I appreciate it, man. There we go. 69. Nice. New set. Take my money. It's hardly a difference. You know, 1%. Hardly a difference. But over a long period of time and thousands of dollars of transactions, it kind of adds up a little bit. Really starts to make a difference. And I think 69% is just enough to make you go, maybe I do just want the store credit because he's got something I want on the table, like a high quality booster pack. Or maybe there's a nice break we're hosting, or maybe there's something on sale that is like really close to market anyways. And you go, well, that's how much it would cost me if I bought it off eBay anyways. Why not just take the store credit? All right, all yours, Mr. Ivan. Next up, we have Mr. Justin French. He's back. He wants some Mega Symphonia. What's up, man? Justin French, nice to see you. We had such a slow stream last night. Now, part of that could just be that it's Monday. Part of it could be that some of our key customers, maybe they're just taking a little break. Maybe today's not a spending day for them. But I had a funny feeling. The real problem was that everyone had Mega Symphonia but me. And so everyone was out buying Mega Symphonia here and there. And we did not have Mega Symphonia, Mega Brave. So I wish I could get the product faster. Customs, they open up my boxes. So I received the giant cardboard box that it all comes in. The cartons come in, the cases come in them. And it said opened by U.S. Customs. So they did a check on my product. And after they checked my product, FedEx had me fill out a form. So this is why our product would have been here Monday. This would have been here Monday. It's a pity, actually, because, again, Monday, the nighttime stream was kind of a bad stream. And this could have been here yesterday, but FedEx had to withhold it and have me fill out a form, and it had been opened by Customs. So they're out there doing their stuff, man, and we got hit this time. Hopefully on a more important set, like a Charizard set, hopefully that does not happen. But that's pretty rare. Customs almost never opens my packages. So I guess they're just doing their due diligence. They probably do it every now and then. Here we go. I don't disagree with it. You gotta have a system in place to make sure people are correctly identifying their product and correctly paying taxes on it, and it really is what it claims it is, but it sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. Do you still have my order? Will Oglesby. Will, you get 1 full year from when the bag was created before it's considered abandoned. So if you're under a year, you should be good. There it is. You can look that up by just checking your PayPal payments or something like that. But I can go hunting for it. Do you know the name of the bag necessarily? I like Mega Lucario. I like both of them. I like Mega Lucario and I like Mega Gardevoir. I like them both. I blame Trump. The Gardevoir SIR is amazing. Was my ZELLE order first or is this a pre-order? Oh, here it is. Hold on. Wait a second. You make a great point. Hold on. Before we get too deep on this. Okay, so this one actually was first. Here we are. How about that? So this is Mr. Justin. You're in luck because Justin may actually just be sweeping some cold ones for you, or he may strike the hot one. You don't know. It's a coin toss, but this actually did come in first. So you were not the first person to order, as it turns out. So he does pull an SR, but it's a... this is a Mega Evolution item, isn't it? I've never seen this before. That's not a badge. All right, so there's that. I like the, so I opened one box of this for myself for that short, and I was really impressed with the way it felt. It has a nice, strange neon tint to it. Kind of makes me think of I don't know, like Synthwave or, ooh. Also, they stepped up the quality of the RRs. So this is a double R, and they make it feel like it's actually a chase card, like it's a hit. Very interesting. Of course, right here, look. See, this has like a synthwave kind of feel to it. Look at that. LGBTQ. Well, I don't know if well, no, LGBTQ is more like a rainbow color. But the colors they use here are kind of like neon signs kind of colors, like 80s retro wave. You know what I mean? So it's very cool. I like it. It's a nice feeling. Pokemon's killing it, man. They're doing a great job. Pokemon's killing it. I don't know about who works on the games. The games often have problems. But whoever it is that works on the cards, they're a top 4, man. It's hard to beat Pokemon. They got some great design. Like, they don't get to choose what Pokemon get invented. They don't get to choose how the games perform. But whoever works on these cards, they're killing it. This is like the best stuff in the world right now for collecting. Beating sports and beating virtually every other brand right now. Magic's doing good too now that they're licensing. There we go. All right. So... the audio's already messing up. Wow, so we're using the YouTube app and we're already having audio issues. We're back. I reset the phone. Let me know if that improves the audio issue. Okay, and in fact, it is your turn now, Corey. So 6 Poke Shuffles, 5 Mega Symphonia. So it's not so bad, is it, Mr. Corey? I didn't see Mr. Justin snipe anything huge out of that box. So you are all right. Your next set is unknown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 Poke Shuffles. You might pull something hot, like a good AR. Ooh, but you're not pulling a good Poke Shuffle, are you? That's a cold round in the Poke Shuffles. I'm sorry, man. By the way, don't forget, we also have this binder break. We added this thunderous to it. If you guys ever want to donate something to the binder break for fun, let me know. I'll toss anything in there. I might be adding some stuff in there myself soon. We want to get that moving. Did you update the YouTube app? The apps are set to update automatically, so you should automatically. I actually checked that myself personally. So I checked my iPhone yesterday to make sure that all apps are updating regularly on their own. So it was already turned on. So I thought a long time ago maybe I'd turned it off, but no, it was all turned on. So everything's automatically updating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it was meant to be for me. All right, you ready? Mr. Corey. Hello, Corey. How are you today? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to all of you guys. Tuesday. Well, we're one day further away from Monday, so we're getting closer to the weekend already. How nice. All right. I want some ideas, guys. I want to hear some ideas on some new stuff we can do. I'm going to do something new and exciting on this channel. You know, we've got a great routine running, but it also gets a little monotonous. So if you guys come up with the, oh, wow, these are cold as hell. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Kangaskhan and baby Kangaskhan. There you go, mother-child. Now look at this. You almost would confuse this as a hit card. It's so shiny. It's got golden letters up here. It doesn't have the ugly texturing of like old VMAX cards. Yeah, it's a fancy looking card. All right, there we go. Is it looking good? Maybe it's an app problem. They'll push a fix. Looks quality. I volunteer to donate my entire bag for the binder break. No, we can't do that. What? Why do you do that? I don't understand you, Brandon. All right. So Corey, boom. Let's do it. Corey. That's Corey Hodges. And this is Corey Blackburn. Mr. Corey, tough round for you this time, Mr. Corey. Tough round. But that's the nature of the game. You could strike out and pull 0, or you can go big and hit a $500 card. I don't understand myself either. New rule, you can't give your stuff away. You got to be a little bit more selfish, Mr. Brandon. I want you to be more selfish. We want Heracross. Here's Dratini. And here's Nazgul. You got to set like a rule. Like you're only allowed to give away 2% of your stuff under a certain time period. Here we are. All right. I'm gonna be your psychologist. We're gonna set some goals up. I'm gonna be your life coach. Here's Jesus Aguilera, 5 Tears of the Planet, 5 Mega Brave. So we have to go get some Tears of the Planet. Did the Japanese pack break go off? No, but it is close. This is the pack split, and it's got 2 spots left on it. I don't know if there's any spots in the pack break. Is there? Is the pack break moving at all? I don't think I've seen many people buy into the pack. No notification. Sad. Really? There's no notification? By the way, did we ping you guys on Discord? We did that, right? I'm checking right now because I realize I don't think I did it. Oh my God. And the one day I don't test it, Alex did not ping Discord either. Okay, that is so silly. Okay, there we go. So we're pinging Discord server. My bad. How late are we into this? 23 minutes. You're at the very beginning, guys. You have nothing. You didn't miss too much. Nothing big has been pulled. You haven't missed too much. We're at the very beginning. My bad, dude. All right. So, but that has been pinged now. And then, are you saying there was no YouTube notification? You're saying there's no YouTube notification? I feel like YouTube's been kind of mean to me lately. I feel like YouTube's not giving me many pings. So here we go. So Alicia Brown is in the pack break. We need 4 more people, or is it 5 more people? 5 more people in the Ancient Origins pack break if you want that Ancient Origins. All right. Crazy. I feel like YouTube has been reducing the amount of pings that we're allowed to get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you ordered 5 of those. And then we also need to get more Tears of the Planet. I'm going to stand up and get more Tears of the Planet. I got a ping for the short, but not the live. My legs are so sore. I did like 80 squats yesterday. Not to brag. Ooh, we're out of baggies. I got the ping for the short, not the live. I just know to check after you post a short. Nice short, by the way, making me happy. So happy pulling that finally. Here we are. All right. Well, you know, we posted 2 shorts today. Mike's side posted a short and I posted a short. Maybe that's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, guys, it's our daily meeting. Give me the update. How are things going? Isn't Mega Brave the one with Lucario? Oh, yeah. Good catch. All right, so let's place this back here. I knew that. I was just testing you. No, I'm still getting used to the new set. There we go. Whew. My God, dude. I caught that little old lady walking her dog through my yard. The dog starts pooping in my yard. So you know what I did? I climbed out on my front porch and I just stared at her. And she saw me and she like skedaddled, dude. She knew I was unhappy. I didn't have to say a word. I just sat there on my porch and stared at her. I sat on the railing of the porch and I watched her. And she's like, oh, this guy's watching me have my dog poop in his yard. Yeah, lady, why would anyone ever do that? Yeah, what if I just had my dog shit in the neighbor's yard? Dude, that's not normal. When I was a kid, occasionally you'd go on this walk. And there would be little signs where it's like, no dog poop on this lawn, right? And it would be like the yard of this house that's separated from other houses. And I'd think to myself, who is walking their dog over to your house and having it poop in the yard? Like, I thought it was like a totally unnecessary sign. Now I get it. This lady's like, I've got my whole huge yard, but I'd rather have my dog poop in the neighbor's yard. Bro. Next time, ask if she has a bag. It doesn't matter. The dog's not allowed to poop on my side of the yard. It's mine. I don't care if she baggies it or not. It's not meant to be. Have the dog poop on her. She's got a giant yard. You have to understand this. She owns a lake house, okay? So she's not poor. She's not like poor and we're all crammed together in some shared yard. We each have our own gigantic yard. She has a lake house. She walks the dog to my yard because there's no fence. So she walks all the way across to my yard and the dog poops not on the edge of my yard, all the way in the middle of my yard, like close to my dock, actually. And that's just what she likes to do. It's like part of her daily walk or something to cross into my yard and walk across my yard a bunch. And it's like, bro! And we always see it because we work at home. So we're always home. We can just see her through the windows. And I don't know why she thinks that's normal. Here's another crazy part. I asked her not to in the past. When we first moved here, I asked her not to do that. And she's still doing it. I would never do that to another neighbor. I would never do that. Have my animal poop in your yard, especially after someone already asked you not to. Like, what the hell? But I confronted her once already. Right after we moved in, we noted this behavior. And she's like, well, I was friends with the lady who lived here before. I'm not her, lady. Do I look like I'm her? I'm a different person. You want to pay my mortgage? You can have your dog poop in my yard. I'm not her, obviously. So I said, yeah. So I actually confronted her in the first year and said, yeah, please don't do that. And she's like, all right. And she's still doing it. So I feel like she today when I walked out and I stared at her and I didn't say anything, I just stared at her. She like waved. I didn't wave back because I wanted her to know that I was pissed off. And I just don't understand how somebody can be so like egg-headed or something. There you go. All right. Trust, I worked with dogs for 10 years. It's not appropriate. The pool agreement does not stand. The poo agreement. You should get a plastic bag, pick up the poop, and leave it on her front door. Bold, if she waved, if I have said pick it up, you got to communicate. Now, I did communicate. I was very nice, and I communicated to her that I'd like her not to trespass on my property one time. And so this time I didn't communicate, and she seemed a lot more concerned. So this time I just stared at her quietly, and when she waved, I didn't respond. I just stared at her, and then she just hightailed it out of there. So I think maybe being angry and menacing is actually the better solution than being like, hey, how's it going? Please don't do that. Howdy do, y'all. So, Mr. Jesus, what's up, man? Here we are. Ta-da! No one's pulled any chases yet. We're looking for those chases. The non-nice way. It's time to be non-nice about it. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of people with dogs in Lake of the Ozarks. We had the dog pissing on our... The dog's name is Peanut. And that was at the other lake house, and that dog pissed on my mail multiple times. I'm so sick of it. I just cannot stand it anymore. I cannot stand it. I'm going to lose my mind and turn into a total Karen. I'm going to go full Karen mode. You realize that? Maybe that's something to think about, too. Maybe Karens aren't born. Maybe they're made. All right? I'm like a Batman villain. They're going to call me the Karen. You know, like there's the Joker. All right, here goes. All right. All you had to do was not have your dog shit in my yard like I asked you, and then I wouldn't go crazy. All right, here goes. She's being lazy, and it's a biohazard. Well, that's not the worst part. So she takes her dog out all the time because she's a little old lady. She has nothing else to do. It's kind of a bigger dog, too. It's not a small dog. And so now if Kares and I are in our own yard, that dog freaks out because it believes it's his yard. So that dog gets mad and barks at us like in a territorial way, as if we shouldn't be there in our yard anytime the dog is out, because he thinks we're trespassing on his yard because the lady walks him over there and has him shit in that yard. So it's really, really frustrating. It's like, bro, this is so inappropriate. It's crazy. You are? All right. Give them the ice cube stare. That's probably what they're going to get from now on. Install motion activated sprinklers. That's not a bad idea. I could install those, and that would do away with the geese too, probably, because we get a lot of geese, and I don't like them either. They poop all over the place. Too much poop in my yard, man. The passive way is to get a sign with the no poop dog sign. If I see her even one more time, that's the next step. We're getting signs. We're going to get a sign that says no trespassing. It's not going to say no doggy poop. It's just going to say no trespassing. You just cannot walk through the yard. It's simple. It's like, hello. We're going to get a small no trespassing sign. All right, let's snip this. I can't believe it's even necessary. So weird. Poop equals the squirts. Get your own pit bull. Dono fun for motion sprinklers. Oh, no. That would be funny, though. That would be funny. And there's plenty of water out here in Lake of the Ozarks, so we don't have, like, water restrictions like Nevada. We could have that set up and activating all the time. I wonder if that would get rid of some of the deer, too. You know, I don't like the deer getting in my yard. It's not because I hate deer. They might be the worst offender of all. They bring deer ticks with Lyme disease. And I actually got Lyme disease my first year in Lake of the Ozarks. The whole bullseye ring showed up on my leg. Really frustrating. Then I had to take like a bunch of antibiotics and everything. Why did I get deer tick? Because I walked in the grass. That's it. I walked in the grass, and we didn't know that when we first moved here, that, you know, anywhere you walk with grass, you got to check for ticks every single time. So in our own backyard, if you walk into the grass at all, when you're all done, you have to check yourself because you will get ticks because there's so many deer. They leave deer ticks everywhere. So we've talked about this. If you're driving around the neighborhood, you see some houses already have this thing. It's a deer fence to keep the deer out of the yard. And you're like, why do you care? Isn't that cool having deer in your yard? No, it sucks, dude, because now your yard's infested. Your other option is to spray the yard with anti-tick, you know, pest control. I don't know if that's worse because I always have sort of like a distrust of pest control. I always worry it's going to like give me brain cancer or some crap like that, you know? Like I don't want to go walking through the pesticide when I want to walk in my own yard. So I don't know what's worse, walking through the ticks or walking through tick pesticide. Here we are. You ready? All right. I walk my dog every day in San Diego and respect people's yards. I don't let my dog on people's property and only use public areas. Here we are. All right. You ready? Well, it's crazy because we don't have a sidewalk. You have to understand what's going on a little more. You have to picture it. What's going on? She's not walking the dog in the front yard on the sidewalk. We have no sidewalk. She's walking through our backyard, like through private areas that look through our windows. So we have windows where I might be changing or something like that, and it overlooks the backyard. She's walking all the way across our backyard and then just having the dog poop in the middle of our backyard. That's crazy. That's like really crazy. That's crazy behavior. And I guess I have to like shout at her and just like be a terrible neighbor. She's our exact next door neighbor. Jay Oliver says, oh, hell no. Oh, yeah. Look at this Steelix, man. Looks great. Fantastic. All right. I bet PokeRev doesn't have ticks. It falls on the dog owners. It's not the dog's fault. That's wild for sure. Definitely trespassing. I'm going to get a trespassing sign. There's got to be one. You can't do that. You can't bring your dog into my yard and have the dog poop. It's just crazy. I don't know why I tolerated it for so long. I thought maybe because she would just be like reasonable. I don't know why you have to fight with so many people in this world because everyone's so automatically selfish, you know? We're all, it's like when you're younger, I think you have kind of a more hopeful, fresh, and vibrant perspective of society and the world. And the older you get, the more crap you see, like maybe literally seeing crap, like a dog pooping in your yard. And then every time you just get like, you get all crusty. You know, you get all crusty and like, "Brr," you know, stir off my lawn. You need a big fence. I'm pissed. I didn't get a notification. You went live. Yeah, people are noticing no notification. What the hell? There you are. But you guys know I go live the same time every day. We always go live. I very rarely miss. By the way, you can also, yeah, so it's right in the middle of our backyard. Not on the edge. You would think it's on the edge, like maybe it's just sort of like a your yard, my yard situation. No. All the way in the middle of the yard where it's clearly mine. There's no question whose yard it is. Ooh, very nice. And she just brazenly has the dog poop there. And I'm done with it, dude. I'm so done with it. I can't believe she does that. I just can't believe it. Like, where would she get the idea that that's okay? And again, I go back to the other situation. She's got a huge yard of her own. She's got a giant yard with plenty of space on it. All I can think is that she doesn't actually want the dog poop in her yard. So she's like, I'll have him poop in this guy's yard. That's got to be it, right? I sent you a scarecrow sprinkler that one-shots animals. Oh. We are. My neighbors are nice Russian and Asian ladies with no dogs. Here we are. Yeah, that's another thing. Karis and I don't own a dog. One of the reasons for that is because when I was young, we had lots of dogs. I grew up with a lot of dogs, if you guys didn't know that. We had lots of dogs, lots of cats, and 11 brothers and sisters. So I guess my parents were just crazy that way. They liked a lot of animals. And one person on the family was responsible for all the poop. Guess who it was? This guy. Not the younger siblings, me exclusively. I exclusively did all the cat poop and all the dog poop, and I hated it. And I did it for most of my childhood. I changed a lot of poopy diapers, and there's just lots of poop. And I'm ready to not have poop in my life. We are. So I don't own a dog because I don't want to clean dog poop. It's not complicated, is it? That's simple, right? Had a lot of dogs, cleaned a lot of dog poop. I'm all done with that part of my life. So I'm okay with that, having a dog. It's not like ruining my life that I don't have to clean dog poop. It's actually really refreshing. Like, it's freedom. I'm free. Man, they're doing Steelix some justice in this set, huh? Man, they got 2 Steelix cards that look fantastic. All right, there we go. No rotation, only you. Wow. No rotation. Everyone had like their own strict chores, and my chore was the poop. Eventually, I had to clean the boy bathroom too. I've told that story before, how I learned about how boys piss all over the floor, and then I beat the crap out of my brothers until they stopped. Wow, double Steelix in this set. This is a Steelix set. You know what that kind of makes me think of? It makes me think of Steam Siege. Because Steam Siege was kind of a Steelix set. It was also a Gardevoir set. So maybe, you know, they're bringing out Mega Brave, Mega Symphonia. Maybe this is Steam Siege 2.0, guys. Have you thought of that? I mean, Lucario's in here too. Mega Lucario was Furious Fist. Huh. That's so weird. All right. If only Wellix was still around. He stopped in less than a year ago. He stopped in and said hi, but he did not continue to come in. But yeah, people do that. People who have been around for a long time and then left, they will occasionally pop in and be like, oh, you're still gone. All right, Oscar Resendez. Mr. Oscar, let's grab your bag with my messed up arm. I don't know what's wrong with my arm. There we go. My dog won't poop in my backyard. Unfortunately, it's a small yard since I live in a condensed city. That lady is off her rocker. Any plans for 9/11? Oh, I didn't even think about that. Not really. I watched 9/11 live. I watched it happen as a kid, so it's a painful memory. And there's a lot of young people today who did not watch it live, so they didn't feel this almost tectonic shift in the feeling of being an American. Before 9/11, being an American felt like you didn't think about the rest of the world. I mean, we weren't really at war with anyone. You didn't think about Russia or anyone else. It was just this long peacetime, and You had Backstreet Boys and Britney Spears and no internet, and your Game Boys were fat and they had a little cord, and it was black and white, and you barely played games. You collected Pokemon, though. Then 9/11 occurs, and it all changes. And suddenly you have this fear that people from across the world who don't share your culture, they don't share your interests, and they kind of hate you because you're too decadent or something. Like, you're not even sure what it is. Is it just religious fundamentalism? All of that changes. The feeling that these people can fly an airplane into any building they want comes into play, because the idea of somebody killing themselves to blow up a building is like this new idea. You'd never heard of it before. You'd never heard of that in your whole life. And even your parents are shocked by it. And the feeling of being an American changes that day. And it's a really, really frustrating thing, and you don't forget it too quickly. But if you're young and you didn't witness it, maybe you never saw any of that, and this new way of being is just the norm. So you don't feel the frustration over it. Here it is. It's enormously frustrating that we lost all that. We lost the peaceful feeling. Here it is, Mask Ogerpon. There it is. It's my birthday. You turned 30. What? You're an old man. Boomer. All right. So, Mr. Michael Pettiford. It says you tried to send in, Mr. Michael, on CASHAPP, but that it did not complete. Okay, letting you know that, Mr. Michael. You probably got told that on your side as well. Now we have an Alejandro Martinez, and he says 10 packs of Pokemon Mega Brave. Mega Brave, you got it. 10 packs of these. Dang, this guy's old as hell. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You had to go back to World War II kamikaze decades ago. Yeah, Pearl Harbor, essentially. Pearl Harbor. We don't remember Pearl Harbor. All we know is we love Japan now. Here it is. Maybe that'll happen with the Middle East. Maybe we'll be besties with it in the future. Who knows? Doesn't feel like it right now, does it? It feels like all we do is fight. Fight, 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 fight. And it's always over, I guess, the religion, man. The religion, the Iranian Ayatollah, he's like, death to Israel, death to America, and all that. And it's like, dang, dude, what if we just played Pokemon cards and got fat together? That'd be nice. All right, ready? Here goes. It's only going to be this Japanese set open the whole stream, huh? No. There'll be other things open, but, you know, this is a Pokemon card stream, and this is the new set, so you should see plenty of it. But, you know, we were opening endless amounts of PRB2 recently. That was dominating the streams last week. All right, let's see. You're 30 and you haven't had a threesome? Lame. Here we go. This guy isn't living life. We love Japan because they made Pokemon. It's only going to be this Japanese set. Reconstruction is super important. We love Italian pizza, Japanese Pokemon, Germany, Oktoberfest. Well, I mean, Germany. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we like Germany. Here's this. Hey, TV, guess who's back? Dave, you back. Here he is. All right, very nice. All right. That Absol is nice. Gold and... Haha, Knackle Stack or something like that. Wow, look at that trippy artwork. Too bad nobody likes this Pokemon. He's got an interesting design. He makes me think of like Powerpuff Girls almost with the design there. It's weird. Powerpuff Girls and Minecraft. It's just this very weird like Cartoon Network kind of monster. Which set do you like better, Mega Brave or Mega Symphonia? I'm not a Lucario fan, although Karis is, and I'm not a Gardevoir fan, so for me it's neither. Venusaur's in the set. One of them... I know he's going to be popular for some. I'm not a fan of Absol. Actually, this set really doesn't appeal to me. There's like not a single Pokemon in it that I want. But I know Absol sells, I know Lucario sells, I know Gardevoir sells, and I know some people actually do like Venusaur. So for somebody, this is an exciting set, but not me. I'm a Gengar fan. I like Gengar. I think everyone likes Gengar, but I liked him before he was cool. Here we are. I like Gengar, I like Umbreon, I like Charizard. I guess those are the ones everyone likes. I mean, if we were to talk about more specific Pokemon that I like, that not everyone likes, maybe something like, I like the Magneton, Magnezone evolution line. Magnezone has grown on me a little bit, but Magneton is still fun. I like Magneton. I like Dusclops. I think he's pretty cool. He doesn't get enough cool cards. He needs like a really good alt art. Not like the cartoonish one they gave him. They gave him a cartoonish AR. I also don't like Dusclops. I think that guy's boring as hell. And then... Tyranitar, Magneton, Dusclops. I like that Dusclops has the two hands, like he's going to grab a fat ass or something like that, you know what I mean? Gyarados, big Gyarados fan. Yeah, I like Gyarados a lot. Anything rocket, basically. Dragonite, I think Dragonite's cool. Apparently, they're going to come out with this gigantic featherhead Dragonite. He's not really grown on me, but he definitely looks really goofy. Here we are. Here's Slowpoke. I like Slowpoke, Slowbro. They're cool. Yeah, here it is. Magneton right here. Very nice. Deoxys. Yeah, Deoxys is cool. I think, actually, I liked Deoxys for a little while, but that one's kind of waning a little bit. I don't like him as much over time. Okay, now we have an order from Gabriel. Mega Box Break. The Mega Box Break. Joining the Mega Box Break. So here it is. Now there is interest in the Mega Box Break because the boxes are actually here. But you know, you could have bought in last night. It would have been all right. There it is. Mega Dragonite is legit. I thought those were horns. Skarmory is cool. Sceptile is tight. I love Miss Mages. Was super happy with the AR they gave her. Maybe I'll do a tier list of my favorite Pokemon someday just for fun. What do you think? Any other interesting ones? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I was also a Hypno and Alakazam fan growing up as a kid. Makes me sad that Hypno doesn't get any respect at all. People don't like Hypno. He was one of the original psychic Pokemon. Dylan Cranfield, 5 Mega Brave. He was a bit more sinister, in fact, because with Hypno, he was always like, I'm going to put you to sleep, bitch. And it was like, oh, that's kind of creepy, actually. You know, there's something evil and weird about hypnotism, especially if it's not being used in a polite way. If it's being used for defeating you or something, you know, like killing you, it's like, ugh. That's it's pretty evil, man. Here goes. What do we got? So you need 2 of these. All right. A 1, 2, 3. So I thought of him as a super creepy Pokemon. 2 of these, 2 cold ones. Dylan Cranfield. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Dylan? Gyarados. I am actually a big Gyarados fan. He's one of my favorites. He's been around since Gen 1, and he just does really well. Like in Silver Gold, you could catch the red Gyarados, Shining Gyarados. Very cool. I like Jigglypuff just because of the attitude in the show. Yeah, Jigglypuff was kind of... She was like a joke Pokemon almost, you know. It was cute. She knew sing. And you related to the Pokemon because of her, you know, really large role in the anime episodes. And then she made it into Smash Brothers. And you're like, no way. Smash Brothers Jigglypuff. What the hell? So, oh, that's Steelix and Lunatone. 1010, Woodgoon for Gardevoir. Man, love the base set Ghastly card. Base set Ghastly. It's too bad they didn't have Gengar in the base set. Imagine how much more expensive base set would be if it had its own Gengar drawing in it. That would have been really crazy. I mean, think of what could have been, but it didn't. And I guess that's pretty important for the fossil collection because Gengar made it into fossil. And if he hadn't have been in there, or if he had too strong of competition... Oh, you need a new bag? New bag? All right, Dylan Chan, new bag. Let's see. Ooh, we need some new baggies. 45-month membership. Can I see my slabs? Oh, shit. Mr. Dave, I don't have the slabs here. I have them put away. So generally, what we do is if you'd like to see your slabs, there's 2 options. You can order a digital picturing of all your cards for $5. You could have them shipped right away. Or, I don't know, maybe you can just tip me and I'll go grab them or something like that. But if I say yes to you, I'll have to say yes to everybody. And then I'll be running around hunting down a bunch of slabs. Let me go grab this plastic baggie. So I got to say no so that everyone knows we don't do that too much. Oh man, my legs hurt so much. It's like asking when the PSA submission is done. Yesterday I announced that I no longer answer questions about how far along the PSA submission is, because every time I answer it, everyone goes, oh, he answers those questions, and then people ask that question 100 times at some point. They are. Because they are so eager to get their cards from PSA back. Here we go. Bring on the Furrymons. All right, there we go. Ooh. Dave the Rave. Thanks for being a member for so long, man. I really appreciate it. I remember then, good time watching Pokemon on Kids WB. Wish Meowscarada was real. Meowscarada. Who's Meowscarada? Oh my God. All right, Dylan, a fresh bag from a fresh bag box. How prestigious. I got my fresh Sharpie markers in. How exciting is that? You know, you've reached a new point in life when fresh Sharpie markers get you excited. Ooh, the new Sharpies are here. Taven Richardson, 8 Mega Brave, 8 Mega Symphonia. Please, mister. I'll pay and buy a pack right now. Been away from my screen, but staying loyal. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right. Let's see. And 5 of these. 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. All right. Yeah, think of me like a busy bartender with a line of people. And what we don't want is too many requests that slow me down. Snip of this. All right. We want to keep the line flowing. Keep the pokey alcohol flowing. All right. So I got to make another video, one of the other set, Mega Brave. So I got to make that next. I might do that tomorrow or tonight. I don't know. Tip drop 10%. Hey, mister, what do you think about the situation in Texas and California? I know in Texas, the Democrats are leaving the state to try and stop a bill from passing. So they're trying to sort of use like a law that states there has to be enough lawmakers in the state to be able to pass the bill. And so they're saying, I'm going to run away. And then Governor Abbott, I guess we should start calling him General Abbott, is, I guess he's going to go arrest them or something? Like, what the hell? I don't know. So, you know, they're playing the game. Ooh, that's nice. Pulling Bulbasaur. So Bulbasaur's in Mega Brave. That's good to note. Here it is. So they each have unique, nice pulls. Here's this. And here is the balloon. You'll float too. Wow, Bulbasaur is beautiful. He's a cool Bulbasaur for sure. Imagine how he's going to perform in English when he comes out in English. That card's going to be pricey in English probably. I don't know if the Venusaur will be pricey. I like this Raikou. So this Raikou is in, what, Mega Symphonia? Yeah, if you guys ever don't want your Raikou, just donate him right over here. There it is. You don't like your... If you ever don't like your hollows, just say so. Just say so. I'll do something with them. Just... You can donate them and be like, I did a good thing today. I helped the children. There we go. Bulbasaur will be a promo in English. Oh, that sucks. All right. That sucks, dude. They got to stop doing that. They got to stop doing that for sure. Keep the hits. Send the bulk. Okay. We are. Yeah, I don't even want those. I just want the hollows. That was for our friend Taven Richardson. All right. Yeah, we're seeing some people come in here and make purchases where we haven't seen you guys in a little while. And I think it's because you're here for the Pokemon. Most of the sales in the last previous week, those were all one piece. Different audiences. Really fascinating, isn't it? Different audiences. Done blanked up making Bulba the promo in English. They got to stop doing that, man. They got to stop doing it. Tavon, you got a bag with no date on it. That doesn't make any sense to me. Let's go ahead and write this down. 8/25. Okay, there it is. All right. Michael Pettiford is back, and it says Korean Rocket. So I gotta see this real fast. Michael, was that a resend? Is that what that is, or is that the exact same order? Because I was warned that one of those did not go through. Okay, so I was warned that this one did not go through. Mr. Michael, did you get that as well? All right. The Bulba will probably still be in the set, just like the Reshiram. But let's go ahead and rotate these slabs, huh? You guys like slabs? Look, we got this holographic Iron Thorns. We've got this $75 Sandstorm Sandshrew. The Mega Break. It's kind of funny that the name is Mega, but yeah, we were calling that before they announced Mega Brave, Mega Symphonia. And by the way, here's the Mega Brave, Mega Symphonia break. This is for 2 boxes of the new set. You can see there's 7 spots, so you have a 1 in 7 odds to get 2 booster boxes for 40 bucks. 1 in 7 odds, 2 booster boxes for 40 bucks. So I'll just repeat that. But look, the Gengar is the new Mega Break. We call it the Mega Break because it's like pricey. His value that I'm selling him for is $3,200. You could buy a spot directly onto the break list for $400. So we're going to have mega booster packs for $400 a piece. Your odds are 1 in 8 for $400 per booster pack. Now, if you don't want to do that, we got this other option, $40 for 1 in 10 chance for a mega booster. So this mega sublist will give you a 1 in 10 chances to pull a mega booster out. So you can see it's already got a couple of spots in there. And he'll take a while. You know, the Mew didn't go off for like more than half a year. It took like 7 or 8 months for the Mew to end. So we don't know how long that'll end. It just depends on how excited people are for it. But that is, in fact, a high-end Gengar. Very expensive online if you've looked it up. And it's a PSA 10. It's an old label, but you can always upgrade the label. PSA will let you upgrade the label. Maybe I'll do it if you hire me to do it. Okay, I can't find the first order didn't go through on Cash App. I sent 50 again on ZELLE. Oh, this is ZELLE. We're on ZELLE. I didn't see that. Box of Korean Rocket. You got it, man. Anything for you. I did not catch that. So that's why I was asking, because I didn't want to screw anything up. Let's see. And it looks like it's time for me to go get more of that Korean Rocket. One of my favorite sets, by the way. I'm ordering some Korean black and white next. When black and white gets here, you guys will be able to explore the black and white set, probably for like $1.50 a pack or something, which will be very fun. Okay, so we got a bunch of this. I ordered tons of this product because I believe in it so much. So we have no shortage of Team Rocket Korean. Okay, all right. Will PSA change the grade? No, they will not. No, they will not. What you will be ordering is just reholdering. So your card will keep the same grade, and it'll receive a fresh label. So it'll receive a fresh label and a fresh slab. And it's not free. You have to ship it to them. They have to ship it back to you. The expensive part isn't just the reholdering service. It's all the insurance. So it's a really pricey card, and they're doing they're doing kind of a tricky thing with it. So there's insurance involved, and that adds to the cost. But if you already know how to submit things to PSA, you will find that it is not too hard. It just costs some of your money. Everything costs money. You got to pay some sauce. You got to grease the wheels. Step in this. Oh, then you have something nice, and you got to look at what I got. Same cert number. The cert number stays the same. You could try to regrade it. Regrading it would allow you to get a fresh certification number on it and a fresh label. But they could also say, nah, it didn't work. And then you just lose a bunch of money. That'd be like, nah, your card's a 9 now. But if you set a rule saying they're not allowed to turn it into a 9, then they will not actually upgrade it. Who knows? Maybe it would upgrade. I didn't even think about it. Maybe I should have tried that. It's too late now. It's in the Mega Break. All right. I've never tried either reholdering services or regrade service. I've never done either of those things to any of my cards. And maybe it's because I've always just got too much to do, man. I got too much to do. It's not worth my time. Oh, Wheezing popping out. I like this Wheezing. So your SR came out right away. Now it's all about the ARs. We're looking for the Houndoom AR. Okay, here's Regirock. No problem. I don't know why it didn't go through on Cash App. It was so weird now. I have to wait 3 days for the first 50 to come back to my card. Cash App's so annoying. Yeah, those apps are annoying, man. Mr. Brett, he's a big customer. Mr. Brett was having all kinds of trouble with Venmo for a while. Here we are. Okay, here's Mewtwo. My nose is itchy. Ah, look at this guy. Oops. Oops. There we go. Closing this. What is you do reholder? And they say it's a 9. Well, they downgrade it. No. No, when they reholder, they do not grade it. It is not a grade. Reholdering, all they do is pop it out and print a fresh label for it. That's all they do. You get the same certification number. You're totally safe. Now, if your card has got a crack over the surface of the card, if there's a crack in the slab, and you're only reholdering it to get a fresh slab because the other one's broken, they will regrade it at that point. They will determine if the crack caused any damage. So if there's any damage on the card, they'll be like, oh, there we go. We can't do that. Okay. Setotan, so tired doing a 16-hour shift, getting off in like an hour. Mr. Keeping me up. 16-hour shift. Woo! He works hard for the money. Dun, 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 dun. I need to have that as a sound effect. Ah, Hound Doom in this box. Not bad. This was, in my opinion, this was a pretty decent box for AR pulls because all 3 of your AR pulls are rocket cards. And, you know, I think in the future, like 10 years from now, all of the rocket cards are going to be the collectible ones. The Blaziken will also be kind of desirable. He's not bad, Blaziken. But the collectible ones will say Team Rockets, blah, blah, blah. So we're talking Meowth, Wobbuffet, Weezing, Spidops, and Hound Doom. So you did pretty decent on the rocket pulls. Here's Sneasel. Is that Carddass for sale? This one, that's the Mega Break. He is the Mega Break. Here we are. All right, what we got? What if you have scratches on your slab? Do they degrade it? No. No, they do not degrade it just because the slab has scratches. In fact, that's the whole purpose of getting it reholdered, isn't it? Is to get a fresh piece of plastic and a fresh label. So they will give you a label with the latest security technology and a proper QR code on the back. And then they will give you a fresh slab too, so you have a fresh piece of plastic around him and it'll look really nice. They do not regrade it when you reholder. It's not a grade, just a reholdering. Would you sell him considering slab away? This guy? He's not for sale because he's a break and people have already bought in. So we cannot sell him. We are. Oof. I remember the one video where a piece of hair was stuck in a slab. What if they spilled Gatorade in my slab before it's sealed? When I asked for water. It's technically for sale if you buy all the spots. If you bought this outright, $3,200, you can have them. And then we'll go pick a new Mega and I'll refund the 3 people that are on the sub list. There's 3 people. There's technically just 2 people on the sub list, but you need to buy them outright. All right. So that's Michael Pettiford. How many spots were bought? So technically it's just 2 people, Alvaro and Bill Barron. Alvaro and Bill Barron. But I kind of want him to be the Mega Break. He's a great card and we need a great card in the Mega Break all the time. So he's fulfilling a purpose. To do a slab away on a guy like this, I might ask slightly more than 32. I don't know, because I'm taking it away from Bill Barron and Alvaro, and then I'd have to go hunting again. Yeah, maybe I'd ask 33 to do a slab away on that guy. Even that seems like you would just jump at it because, I mean, you will pay more than $100 in taxes if you bought him off of eBay. You'll pay like $250 in taxes. He's a nice card though, but I feel like we should just let him be because I've got a Gengar for a break, and there should be a Gengar for a break. We shouldn't force the breaks to only be the leftover cards. That's the same with the Poke Shuffles and the live customs. They should never just become the leftover cards. There should be some leftover cards in the live customs and in the Poke Shuffle and in the breaks, but they shouldn't exclusively be leftovers. Here it is, Michael Pettiford. Thank you so much, Michael. Let's find your bag. He's a great break. I want to see someone pull him for 40 bucks. That'd be amazing. Mister, you have another Gengar slab? I do. I'm questioning whether to sell it, though, the red label one. But also, I've been thinking about holding it back so that whoever pulls this has the option to buy the red one and pair them together. Because I'd like to see them stay together. You know, they kind of belong together. I don't know if you noticed that. They had a similar label. Let me show you. See right here? Well, he's not right here. You'd have to see him from last night. Oh, by the way, this is cheaper now. So that is $600 for Full Armor Alex Pop 1. I lowered the price because I don't really know what they're worth. So I just kind of lower the price. But there will be a point where I toss this up on eBay. I won't go below a certain point. There it is. Do you like to collect Pokemon Centers sealed? I have like 1 or 2 of them. They're kind of experimental. I don't really know what to think of those yet. They're kind of like first edition cards, but they're not first edition cards, so I don't know what to think of them. Peter Fenelty, 4 packs Mega Brave, 1 English White Flare. I have a bag. You got it. Okay. English. It's Full Armor Alex PSX. Let's see. So, 4 packs of the Mega Brave. Let's go grab some Mega Brave. Mega Brave is outselling Mega Symphonia, but Mega Symphonia is doing some numbers too. They're both selling. We're keeping an eye on them in case one truly outsells the other, because this will create a price disparity between them. Either one goes up or the other goes down, or a mix of that. So if one heavily outstrips the other, the price will probably slightly rise on the one that sells fastest and slightly lower on the one that's selling slower, to encourage the prices to reflect demand. There it is. Okay. Has anyone pulled Lily? You know, we're really not supposed to disclose if certain chase cards have been pulled, but I can say we just started, no Lily pulls. In fact, I don't think anything crazy has come out. So we're just at the start. It's a great time to jump in. All right, let's see. Snipping that. Snip. There's our white flare. By the way, here's another thing. No one pulled anything out of White Flare or Black Bolt. I mean, we got virtually 0 chase cards out of these. So we have no clips on Black Bolt or White Flare. It's really impressive. I would love to see the Victini pull. I'd love to see anything, to be honest. We have had 0 chase cards pulled out of White Flare, Black Bolt. I don't even think that's because they weren't open that much. I mean, we had like Mr. Mahasvara popped in. He was very generous. He opened like 2 cases at least of Black Bolt. And Miss Tammy jumped in. She opened a couple ETBs. And other people were opening too. And it's just tough. So if you're wondering if the cards from White Flare, Black Bolt are rare, yeah, they're pretty rare. They are rare and collectible because those are not easy to pull at all. We are. I feel like they've got a nice thing going on with their pull rates. I feel like they're getting a good number going. All right, that's for our friend Peter Fenelty. Mr. Peter. Philip. Peter. Mr. Peter, thank you so much. Peter, Pumpkin Eater. That God Pack was crazy. Yes, you know, I thought that video would get a few more views, but it so far has not performed insanely well. I chalked that down to the fact that it occurred so far after the release of Prismatic. Like, Prismatic came out a while ago, so there have already been plenty of videos, I'm sure, on God Packs, and ours is just one of many. But if you guys ever want to help boost it in the algorithm, go watch it. We open up a true God Pack. I call it a true God Pack because there are different types of God Packs in Prismatic. This was the special God Pack, the whole... Let me grab it real fast. Here it is. Oh, that's just the data on it. So we've got a God Pack video of Prismatic being opened by Sarah Dusenberry. I encourage you guys to go watch that because it's super cool. It's really neat. I did not get a notification. 6! Why'd you show up so late? You know I always go live. Sorry, guys. You might not get one tonight, that means, too. Do you realize that? There might not be a notification tonight, either. Mike, Mike said, what do you think that's all about? Why do you think notifications aren't going out? Wonder if there's some secret sauce to it, some formula to it. Weird. I don't like that. I wish if I'm posting content, I wish YouTube would actually post the content. You're never on time. I was on time. Look, we've been live for 69 minutes. That means I started around 4:40. That's on time. Oh, let's see. That super duper God Pack. I like white. Only because I like Reshiram. Uh-huh. That's why I didn't check till now. 6! I didn't get a notification either. That means keep an eye out for Discord notification. Because I assume you aren't on time. Oh, please, 6. Here's Jordan Natividad. Shipping time. Let's go grab this. As you all know, my name is Cardconomist, the man who starts very strictly on time every day. Okay, you ready? Let's see. Let's see. We're looking for Jordan. Are you going to be up top? You're probably going to be up top. Are these expired yet? Are there expired bags in here? Because this box is completely full. Oh, actually, there's a Jordan Natividad bag right there. From 125. Nice. Nice to see you again. You got time to add a booster pack or two to your outgoing shipment if you want to do that. We just got Mega Brave, Mega Symphonia, Mr. Jordan. So you can add something to it, and it'll go out with it right away. So you get all your stuff right away. Let me check in here. Justin. By the way, Alexis is coming in on Wednesday. That's tomorrow, Wednesday, to do the shipping, okay? Letting you guys know that. She did not ship today. She did not ship Monday, so the shipping's getting pretty old. All right, Mr. I'm take that tag slab. This one, you like this one? That's a vintage Rocket card, believe it or not. That's Rocket Returns Larvitar 9, $25. Now, Jordan, your address has not changed, has it? Let's see. All right, I see the address here. It looks like it might have changed. So I'm going to hit clear on that. Let's go delete your current address. TV Dad. Okay, I'm going to search for that real fast. How's life going, Mr. Jordan? Anything interesting in your life? We're going to delete this. And now we're going to, oops, hit cancel that. We're going to go hunt you down. I think Logan Paul doing a big opening right now at Golden. Really? I'd love to hear about that. I know he opens up base set first edition from time to time. He should open other crazy stuff like Sky Ridge, man. Who cares about base set? Base set, it's a classic, nostalgic set, but it's too classic. It's really kind of boring to look at. Some of the best artworks come from sets like Sky Ridge. Sky Ridge, Aquapolis, even Expedition. So I'd love to see those get opened by a guy like him. Something real expensive, but really special. Also, the Gold Star era. He should open Gold Star era. I'd watch that. I'd be like, did he pull a Gold Star? Gold Star era is way more cool than base set, in my opinion. All right, let's get this email. Neo Genesis. That's not bad. That's not bad. Neo Genesis is cool. That's Lugia, right? Is he after that Lugia, you think? All right, so we're going to go ahead and swap this over to this. All right, and we're going to hit print. Let's see what... Yo, TCC, I pulled a gold Charizard. Nice, dude. Obsidian Flames, I think, is a decent set. I really do. Actually, I'm going to go buy some Obsidian Flames right now in the middle of what I'm doing before I forget to do that. Obsidian Flames case. Let's see what Obsidian Flames cases are going for now. Like $1 bazillion, right? Ooh, here's a question. What do you buy with Obsidian Flames? Do you buy a case of Obsidian Flames? Or do you buy ETBs of Obsidian Flames? Also, I think an analysis showed me that the booster bundles were the cheapest. Though I don't know if that's still true. My baby is 8 months now. I bought a new house. I'm now executive chef for Roblox headquarters. What? You're serious? Roblox? That's so nerdy. I love it. Cool, man. You are? Okay, come on. Very nice. I need that Charmander promo. So, ETBs. Yeah, the ETBs are interesting. There you go. Okay. That's very cool, man. Set this over here. You have a lot going on in your life. New baby, new home. Is working your butt off. I like Obsidian Flames, but I don't know if I like it this much. It's a Charizard set, though, you know? All right, so I'll think on that. Let's go ahead and take a look into this. Mark Simon, shipping, please. I don't think I have a bag, but for sure a few graded cards. PayPal shipping address is good. Mark Simon has also ordered shipping today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started there. Okay. I have a Mark Simon. Let's check the addresses. The address is the same. Okay, good. I can teach you to make it yourself. What? There you go. Can I get a beef Wellington? Print. You can't forget the lamb sauce. Where's the lamb sauce? All right. I want you to yell at me like I'm Gordon or like Gordon Ramsay. I sent my double down order on ZELLE. You doubling down? Hell yeah, dude. Francisco Cruz, 10 Mega Brave, 10 Mega Symphonia. You got it. This is Francisco Cruz. How's it going, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 of these here. Fucking raw! There. Why is that so fun to watch him get all angry? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, lovely. Scooby Dooby. I sent my double down order on ZELLE. There we go. Remember the double down sandwich from KFC? Oh, sounds so good. That's why it's called non-stick. Okay, tossing that. All right. Okay. Good. You know, considering how good Pokemon's doing right now, I feel like Pokemon has not released a super knockout card in a while. Like, the Rockets Mewtwo was kind of just, it was all right. It's not bad. It's not crazy good either. You know, it's not like what we thought it would be. And then we've got Black White. Black White is definitely not the most popular set ever, I can tell. Black White era is probably not the most popular era. And the best performing cards aren't even alt-arts. They're those Chrome cards, right? So the Chrome cards are cool. But I question their longevity, you know, because we had like the celebrations, 25th celebrations had the Chrome, not the Chrome, but it had the Lugia Reshiram cards in it as well. And those were not that valuable. And so I question the strength of Black Bolt White Flare, which is precisely why I didn't like heavily backstock it. And Prismatic is cool, but I noticed, you know, as cool as Prismatic is, it's not quite the same as Evolving Skies. I feel like with Evolving Skies, you add true alt-arts. With Prismatic, when you look at the designs of the evolutions, they almost look just like cool paintings. You know, they're like cool paintings, but they don't truly feel like alt-arts. You know, they've got a background that's more ambient, more abstract, more geometric versus like having an evolution in a place. You know what I mean? There we go. So I feel like Prismatic, if they released at the same time Prismatic and Evolving Skies, I feel like Evolving Skies would have won. So I feel like that's the better performing set is Evolving Skies. And the reason why this is notable is because, again, my theory is that Pokemon has not... Man, this is... I caught and evolved this Pokemon when I played the game when he came out. Well, this is Gen 3, isn't it? I can't remember when Ninjask came out. I liked this Pokemon. What is he? He's a cicada, isn't he? Very cool. I believe in Bubble Mew. Bubble Mew, he's okay. I think he's okay. He's a certain style. Here we are. Bubble Mew's not bad. He has a certain artwork, like a graffiti artwork almost. Cartoon Network art style. It's not bad. But it doesn't, I don't think it rises to the level of sophistication that you got out of Evolving Skies either. Ooh, because the latest set that you saw go to the moon was Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies went to the absolute freaking moon. It beat pretty much every other card set. Oh, look at that. There's the Shedinja. I remember when I got one of these in my team, my roster, and I was like, what the hell? I didn't catch this. And it took me a while to figure it out. I was like, oh my God. It's a cicada, and that's the cicada skin. And this Pokemon is supposed to have 1 HP. Oh, by the way, don't forget, guys, you can donate cards to the D2 deck and end up seeing these artworks show up when people are having their gym battles. You can also retract cards from that deck that you don't want to see anymore. Here's Mr. Alakazam. My brother was buying Bubble Muse off GameStop website for $260. He would buy so much he used his points to get some for free. Oh, that's cool. And what is this? This is the thing that evolves into Clawitzer or something. Here we are. I don't know about that Pokemon very well. And then, okay. So Clawitzer, he's an XY era Pokemon, is he not? When did they release Clawitzer? I pulled Molina, he would buy so much. I want him to call me a donkey. What? What did we just say? I like watching Kitchen Nightmares. Oh, you're talking about Gordon Ramsay. Oh, yes. Okay. I thought you were talking about your boyfriend. So let's go ahead and sleeve this up. Mr. Francisco. Very nice. Okay. Oh, no. Way they got Shedinja in there. No way! That came out of Symphonia. Okay, Mr. Hawaiian Rifleman. I almost called you Highway Rifleman. My God. Talking too fast. There we go. Got to slow down a little bit. So that was out of Mega Symphonia. He's an AR. By the way, here's a card that might interest Ivan Rodriguez. We got this Whimsicott with the off-center label. And I don't really like the off-center label, so I'm tempted to destroy the slab rather than letting it back out into the wild. But I will let it back out into the wild for $4. So he's coming back out. We got this nice Farfetch'd 9 from base set. Okay, I don't really know what a Farfetch'd 9 goes for, but it cannot be much. We're going to set him up for $17. Well, shucks. Okay, now we've got this Arctozolt. He's a PSA 10. I bet his price is around $30. He's from 2020. That makes him 5 years old. I hate Arctozolt, so we just want him gone. He's going to be $24 to whoever wants him. Okay, bye, Arctozolt. We got this Centiskorch 10 from Shiny Star. I am going to have to look this one up. He is a little prettier. Oh, right. It was called Shiny Star. That's where the Shiny Charizard came from. Sent $4. All right. There's a little Whimsicott for fun. Oh, it says here the Cash App payment failed from Victor. Hold on. So are all my Cash App payments failing? What's going on here? Payment failed. Is it Cash App or is it my account? So Victor Jeffrey Kokiko says your payment failed for the Cash App. Is it just a coincidence? Let me log into Cash App, see if it warns me anything. I've never had two payments like that fail back to back. No explanation for it. Just says it failed. So Victor Kokiko, keep an eye on that. And then let's see. What was the last payment I received? Oops. Yesterday at 6:42 p.m., Jack Woodworth. Mister, I take the 17 and 24 as well. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Can anyone send me like $1 to my Cash App and just test it? Somebody who's 1,000% sure their Cash App is working. I'll give you $1. Somebody test that out. What's going on with that? Plus, I'm a starving artist, so, you know, every dollar helps. Let's see. Shiny Star Centiskorch. It could actually be the case that for some reason today, two payments just naturally failed, but I want to make sure it's not my account. Here it is. All right, so there is a Centiskorch for about $84. Vicky says, I got you. Vicky Main. Vote Vicky. Oh, there it is. Payment failed. $1. All right, so now I have a suspicion that my Cash App is not working. Do I have any emails from Cash App? Why would payments to Cash App fail? All right, so I have the email address that would talk to me. Not a single word from Cash App. It doesn't say anything about it. I'm in the Cash App app. It's your Cash App app. It's down. Is Cash App itself down? Maybe Cash App itself is down. Live stops. Is Cash App working? Says that Cash App is working on their website, status.cashapp.com or status.cash.app. My Cash App is, is rejecting all payments. What's going on? Security measure, incorrect payment detail, insufficient funds. I don't know what could possibly be going wrong, though. How do I troubleshoot it? I have tons of money in Cash App. Reach out to Cash App support. Okay. Cash App's been down this morning, 10 a.m. due to an update. Oh, well, then their website's lying. All right, guys, be warned. Cash App is not working today. You can use ZELLE, crypto, and PayPal alternatively. Thank you for attempting that, Mr. Winston. Reddit Cash App is down. All right, let's be careful. Cash App doesn't appear to be working for me. Read Ivan's message. I hate Cash App. It does that sometimes. All right, we'll keep an eye on that. They haven't given me any kind of like warning email like, oh, we noticed suspicious activity on your account. They haven't said anything like, oh, blah, blah, blah. So I've got 0 emails from them. The only email I got is that the payments failed. So I assume it's on their side. So Ivan says he wants the tag slab on the table. Here it goes, Mr. Ivan. I had the same problem this morning paying bills. Okay, cool. So you were sending money to someone other than me and it did not work. Dang, dude. Freaking Cash App. All right. Ivan Rodriguez says he'll also take the Whimsicott. How whimsical. Thank heavens for ZELLE. Okay. I just sent 17 and 24. Let me guess. The 2 cheap slabs. Okay. Rodriguez. All right. There you go. Just get another 1,000 credit on my rent. More pokies and slabs. Just got another 1,000 credit on my rent. What does that mean? So Corey M. Blackburn, he says 5 more Symphonia. This is it, though. This is it. You got it, Mr. Corey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. How would you guys like me to improve the stream, by the way? Give me some ideas on how to improve the stream. Clowiser. That's Getaware. Oops. Okay. Is it too late for orders? What time is it? 6:14? It's not too late. Send that order in right now. Send that order in. And a Raku. All right. What's Hood, Mr. TCC Gang? Maybe y'all driving just got done checking a homie I haven't seen in over 5 years. That's a long time. Here. Ooh. Mr. Corey. Thank you so much, Corey. All right. Mega Symphonia, Mega Brave are ripe for the picking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. They're ripe. The hits are just behind the corner, just around the corner. Okay. Love seeing that Diagonite. I need to get another to catch up with you. The Diagonite. Oh, you're talking about yesterday. Sure. I might sell that one, though. I might sell that one. If it will sell. I don't know if it'll sell. Voltorb. 10. There it is. Okay. Off to the Pokey Shuffle you go. All right. Imagine Gordy Full Art Trainer comes out of Korean EV Heroes. What's the most valuable card pulled on your channel? The most valuable card pulled on my channel. Probably to this day, still the no Hollow Dragonite error card from the Rocket Box, which turned out to be a pretty rare canon event for this channel because I don't think his population has changed. No Hollow first edition. That's the no Hollow error Dragonite. He's just a piece of cardboard. Bought him back from the guy who pulled it for $16,000. Bought it back. Population 5. Population 5. All right. Who's going to buy this from me? Here it is. Very good. I had a big-time Dragonite collector, and he was, like, talking crap on it. I was like, sour grapes. Sour grapes. All right. Victor Cope, Kiko is back. No, wait. This failed, right? No, this is Venmo. 1 box of Symphonia and shipping. Oh, yeah. Thank heavens for Venmo. So here we are, Victor. Hello, Victor. You should promote your product card holder and stand with high-end slab through stream, mister. Yeah, I need to, you know, I got those stands and I never listed them on eBay. I need to list them on eBay. You're right. I do sell those displays all the time. They do get sold. All right, I saw that card on PokeRev's channel. All right. Wait, is that the one I saw on PokeRev? All right, there you go. Okay, all that guy to do was credit the clip, and I'd have been all right. He didn't want to do it. He was like, nah, let's snip this. I need stands, mister. Let's finish the Japanese pack break. Yeah, this is actually just 2 spots away. That gives you a chance for like a Gengar that sells for like $3,500 right now. Did you know that? I mean, I wish I could get in that break. Not allowed, though. I'm the host. Here goes Victor. $60 is $60, though. I get it. He's not a cheap break. Like that one, though. I like that one a lot. Okay. Was sick. Well, you bought it for $18K, so I'll pay $3.99 because that's how much the pack is worth. Here we are. All right. Okay. The Dark Dragonite, I bought that for $16K back in the day. Oops. I think it was a smart move. What do you guys think? I already had an offer on it. I had like a $32,000 offer on it. I was like, hell no. $32,000. What is that, like walking around money? It's like a drop of money. That's not even, I couldn't even buy another Lamborghini with that. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't talk that way. Whoa, another Shedinja. Very nice. All right. Mr. Mark, he likes the Shedinja. Here's, what's this guy's name again? Bayleaf Meganium. Meganium. He's got Mega in the name. I want the rainbow. You want the rainbow? This guy wants a rainbow. There we are. All right, here is this card here. Willing to do trade in cash? Oh, for the Dragonite? Oh, I don't know about trading cash. Because whatever it is you're trading is not going to be as good as the actual Rainbow Dragonite. Unless you got something I really like. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Problem is, I don't really know what to sell it for. That's the only thing. I think it's probably, to tell you the truth, I think the card's worth about $3,000. And if you're watching carefully, that was PSA that listed it. PSA, the corporation. They're doing middlemaning for someone, consignment, right? So they don't give a crap about the fine ins and out of the market, the fine intricacies of the market. They don't care about that crap. They just want to get it sold so they can collect their rent, you know, they can collect their dues. Oh, rare candy, I love it. That's the rare candy. That's where we get this from. The rare candy break. I think the little circle in the middle is too small, huh? Anyways, so yeah, the rare candy break. So, you know, PSA probably did not care that it's a Pop 7 card. And they don't know who owns those Dragonites. You know, they don't understand that there's just a couple guys with them. Here it is. I think that Dragonite could sell for 3. Don't you? I think he could sell for 3. I think if I aggressively advertised him, I said, you know, this guy's for sale for 3. Here it is. Somebody might be like, you know what? Give me that Dragonite. Okay, you ready? That's from Fortnite. Ho-ho! Look at that. Victor pulling the mother-child Kangaskhan, Mega Kangaskhan. How nice. He got puncher buns. All right. Really crazy style going on here. It is reminiscent of the XY era. Okay. Cold. I wish these cards would stop sliding. They slide too much. They're too slidable. There's no friction on them. This set is gas. There you go. It's Galaxy Gas. All right. Who's going to send me a Galaxy? I do this for my living, guys. I need a Galaxy. Oh, that's a... Oh, I like this Alakazam, too. So each set has its own ups and downs. I mean, look, the Alakazam is in this set. Kusube. What a strange drawing. Man, that almost looks like one that Karis could have drawn. It's like he almost seems like the proportions are wrong or something. Here it is. Yeah, he's got like this strange feeling to him. Is that a sign of a highly advanced artist, or is that like actually the artist didn't do a very good job? Here it is. It's got a weird feeling to it, doesn't it? Doesn't it have a weird feeling? Almost like it's too slanted. Doesn't this feel almost like it's too slanted? Yeah, it's got a weird style or feeling to it. Bro's staring. Yeah, I'm staring at it. I like Alakazam, so I like to assess Alakazams. Abstract almost. Yeah, it's got a very odd feeling to it. Okay. Good. And here is our Mega Latios, which is literally just a jet. I don't like the Mega Latios, because they did essentially the same thing to Salamence. They said Salamence is a jet now. Like, okay, what is everything turning into a jet? Mega Jet. What did he do? Well, he turned into an airplane. Oh. Mega Pidgeot. Give him rocket boosters. He's a transformer now. Victor Kiko with the big order here. The big bag, big boy bag. All right. Mr. Victor. Here it is. I have your address. I assume it has not changed. Mr. Victor, please check your emails and see that the address is correct when the email for this arrives. We don't want this one misshipped. This one's expensive. I agree with the Rainbow Dragonite being worth more. I have one and believe it is rare. It's rare and it's under offered. It's misunderstood. It's never on the market, so no one has a chance to even think about it. Right? Like, it's not like it sits up there for sale for $10,000 and people have time to think about it. That never happens. It's never for sale. Oh my gosh, Stamps is fighting me. I cannot stand this software. It doesn't want to print the label. Oh God, it's working now. What I do when it doesn't work, I click around the software like I do other things, like I swap tabs and stuff. And then finally, it just suddenly starts working, like I unlocked something. Like what? Okay, Mega Speedy boys. Mega Latios, turn into an airplane. Ha, now you'll face my wrath, kid. Alicia says 1 Mega Sublist, the rest in Pokey Shuffles. Here to... Oh, Mega Sublist. Not to be confused with the Mega Brave break. So we got Mega Brave, Mega Symphonia break. Got to keep an eye out on that. So, but Alicia's going in for the Gengar, right? Alicia. Here it is. I would have to say that Gengar looks like he's going to be popular because that sublist has attention right away. Now, the rest in Pokey Shuffles, that's 60 divided by 12. 60 divided by 5, which is 12. Oops. My brain's like jumping ahead with the math there. Your printer's haunted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's not the printer, it's the damn software. I curse a lot, man. I bet I shouldn't be cursing. I bet YouTube doesn't like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We put, I don't remember this. We put comments in here. I don't remember that. We're going to remove that. Okay, and then 4 more of these. So you pulled the Mothman or $30 of store credit. Oof, that's no good. So let me get rid of these. Those are not going back in the box. So you either keep this Mothman or trade them back to me. That's what this one is. It's a pull with an immediate trade back. Let me pull it out, because you might not be a Mothman collector. If you trade it back, he goes back into the box at a lower price. So the next person, here it is. So he's considered a $40 card, but you're being offered $30 of store credit. So you got to make a decision here about what you want to do next. Let's put this, what are these? Oh, these are fancy as hell, dude. Let's put these right here. All right. It's not the best situation. If you keep it, it's like you lost 20 bucks in the Poke Shuffles. If you trade it in, it's like you lost $30 in the shuffles. So you gotta make a decision which direction you want to go. He looks like he wants to feed me. Maybe he does. And so what this is from the Topps Chrome collection, by the way. Mr. Chensek Vaughn, Cash App is down. Try PayPal if you have PayPal. Also Zelle, also Venmo, and even crypto. I don't know if Alicia's watching. Miss Alicia, you pulled a Mothman out of the Poke Shuffles. I'll take the store credit, and then my husband is sending in the rest to get the magnets and Carddass. Sounds good. So probably that store credit is going toward the Magneton. Now, what will happen here, this card will be redesignated to $30. He's going to return to the Poke Shuffle box, but this time you will be offered 20 bucks for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can either keep it or receive 10 bucks. Actually, you know what? The original price should be shown. So the original price on this was 40 bucks. People should know that it was 40 and it became 30, not that it's only worth 30, because that's the whole point. The whole point is that you see that you might be getting it a deal at 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, number 45F, Moth, or $20 store credit. So you can sell them back to me immediately for $20. All right. You know, if you pull them out of the box for just $5, that's not a bad situation. You go, oh, from $5 to $20. That's nice. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. We have an order now from, oops, freaking all these Cash App payment failures. Here's Tim Tram. What's up, Tim? 15 Mega Brave and shipping. Lots of shipping. Alexis is coming in Wednesday for the shipping. The shipping's all pretty late. Some shipping goes back as far as Friday now. So she called off on Monday. She did not show up on Tuesday, so we're getting her Wednesday, okay? She says she's coming in Wednesday. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There it is. Mr. Can also take your Solus payment. No, I do not purchase souls. They're not worth anything. I thought Alexis moved to California. She was contemplating that move, but it was sort of contingent on whether her husband can get a sort of like transfer out there. And I think that fell through. So since that fell through, they are staying here for now. Because she has, here's the thing, she's got parents in California, and he's got parents in Missouri that they live right next to. So, you know, so they're either going to be here or there. And for the time being, it's going to be here. All right, here goes Tim. Mr. Tim. Hold. We've got the stretcher. This is for your wallet after it faints trying to pull a good card and it never does. There it is. Critical damage. Oh, we got an SR. It was super effective. My rat is licking my hand. This, I thought Alexis moved. Mister, can I take your soul? CGC may return, not yet. Is it normal for CGC? Yeah, so you guys are asking a lot of questions about the returns. When the returns are done, we'll post about it in Discord. And the answer is yes. All grading is taking a long time. All grading is taking a long time. There isn't even one company where the grading is fast. Why could that be? Could it have something to do with the fact that Pokemon cards have reached an all-time high price and are breaking record prices pretty much every week? So it's probably that. You know, think about it. It is. I would not expect the grading companies to be like, oh, we just don't get enough work. No one wants to grade cards. It's the exact opposite. Everyone and grandma is grading cards right now. So the wait times on grading are just going up and up and up. Never forget the great grading bottleneck of 2021 or 2022, whenever it started, where people waited, get this, like a year and a half for the returns. That happened to us. We waited that long. Our oldest submission with PSA was a year and a half old. We waited a year and a half for returns. That was a real thing that happened a couple years ago. So, you know, if you get it back in 3 months, even that's not too bad. There it is. But I saw that one. That one was queued up for grading, and they just haven't done it. And Tim B. New bag, Tim? Tim Tran. Tize, Timothy, Tin Truong, Tim B. I don't have a bag for you, Tim Tran. I remember waiting a full year and a half during COVID. Yeah, exactly. So there was a time period where all grading got really stupidly long. And the fact that it's not that way right now, it's probably as a result of them understanding how to take on huge fluctuations of grading. There we go. Good time to be a card encapsulation company, huh? Or to be a company that provides the machines for card encapsulation, or to be a plastics company. All right, there we go. What is going on here? Somebody says, please guys, and then shootouts. Let me go into all messages. You must have been auto-moderated. All right, so Mr. Tim. We have your address here, Tim. And we're going to reduce the weight on this baggie. This is not a heavy baggie. I have a slab that I purchased as well. Sounds good, sounds good. That'll be added in. Miss Alexis adds that part in, okay? So she gets your label and then she does that part. And Stamps is still giving me trouble. Amazing. Okay, there we go. TCC is going to be like 4 to 6 weeks as well. It's taking a while, man. Busy. It is busy. I got all kinds of stuff coming up. This week I have like chores going on. We're doing a bathroom renovation, and before the bathroom renovation occurs, I have to do a whole bunch of like cleaning. Like I got to clear like the hallway, moving equipment back and forth through the hallways. Do you know how much work that is? That's like hours of work because of how much stuff we have. And it's coming into this bathroom. We're doing some renovation. We're going to we're going to swap to a fresh toilet. And then after that, we're probably going to work on the carpet, get the carpet done. We're going to get rid of the carpet, turn it into probably like just regular flooring, probably something cheap like linoleum. And then whoever buys this house from us, they can have something better than linoleum if they'd like. So yeah, I'm actually planning to get rid of this carpet bathroom. So, but we've been planning that. And then, yeah, just other things like we're going to go up to Columbia, and it's super annoying, all the stuff we're doing. You getting rid of the carpet? Yeah, we're going to work on that slowly, but we're getting rid of the carpet. Starting out with the toilet change because we think that the toilet's not working properly. Like it doesn't flush very strongly. And we believe that is due to like a sort of minerals buildup in the pipes of the toilet because it's called hard water because it's all well water. And we don't have a water softener, so we might be building a water softener in our basement eventually. But yeah, there's just so many chores going on right now. It's actually really insane how many chores we got going on. It's so like stressful, man. I can't relax. All right, Nathan Gordon, 1 Japanese pack break. I never really feel that relaxed. I never do. I always feel very sort of like put upon. There's always something taking money out of my wallet, and there's always something going wrong, and it's like, dear God, dude, I haven't felt relaxed in like 20 years, it feels like. All right, Mr. P Split. I think I've forgotten how to relax. Carpet clogged. Carpets are horrible. Too many dust mites and allergy magnets. Sure. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. We might, so this room too, I bought that fresh vacuum. I'm going to get this room's going to get changed. We're probably going to clean this room up too. Tell Dr. Real Life is too stressful, so you need to work more for better health. Yeah, well, yeah, the doctor was talking about that. But, you know, it's just like always something going on, and it's frustrating, man. There's always something going wrong. The guy who I had to pay guy like $8,000 to fix up this home that John used to live in that just got totally trashed, and so I'm just losing $8,000 on that. And he's contacting us and saying like, oh, I didn't realize the damage was so bad, and so he's like, well, I'm going to need more money for this. It's like, oh, I see what it is. You offer a low price, but once you're in there, you ask for more, you know. And so it's like, well, we shouldn't have gone with you then. So, you know, you're dealing with that. Then you got the lady out here with the dog shit in the yard. It's like, I got to tell this lady, you can't have your dog shit in my yard. And then, you know, it's just constant stuff. We got like, you know, we got some landscaping to do, and there's bugs and birds screwing up the siding on the house. So we're talking about doing siding, and the roof needs to be declogged. And there's this tree that overhangs over the house. So there's like this 500 things that's going on. And it's like, then I just got to work all the time on this channel to keep it up. Like I got to, there's actually a couple things I need to research and order really soon. Those are expensive shoes. I'm sorry for begging. Is that meant, does that mean there's one more spot? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let's see. I'm glad you're doing small renovations. Really think it will help sell the house whenever you do sell it. Well, we're doing it just because I want a nicer toilet. I was tempted to get like a Japanese toilet. And then also, you know, with the little butt spray. But I didn't do that. I'm just buying a nice, normal toilet. And then we decided, you know, if we're going to change out the carpet, might as well get a nice new toilet too, right? Because that toilet is from like the 1980s. It's a really old toilet. And again, it doesn't flush very well. And our theory is that it's some sort of mineral buildup inside the toilet. We had a plumber come and look at it one time, and he couldn't figure it out. And then he said he's not going to look at it again unless we actually change the toilet out. So I was like, all right. They're like, we think that's what the problem is. Dave O'Callahan, I'll have an Obsidian Flames. Also, a small tip for you for checking out my slabs for shipping estimate as you are skint. Skint? You're definitely international, right? All right, let's see. 1 Obsidian Flames. You're British. Hey, what's up, man? All right, so here's this. That is a Obsidian Flame and a Simpsons for fun. The Simpsons. Do. So you need to know what slabs you have because we are doing a shipping on your stuff. That's what's going on. You should have said that the first time. There we go. Oh my God, it just slid away from me. My God. Come back. All right, there it goes. Wow, look at all that Metazoo Topps Chrome. Remember for a little while we were selling a whole bunch of Metazoo Topps Chrome, and then it just stopped selling. Like, complete stop. There we go. So now I've got Topps Chrome Metazoo. Speaking of Topps Chrome Metazoo, did you guys know we have a fresh jumbo pack break running right here? We need 3 more people in it. That is a new round of the jumbo pack break. Very, very popular. I think it's because it's so fun. The idea of it's very fun. There's a whole mix of packs in there, just random packs. Ooh. There we go. Please, hello, please, just 1. Oh, Heidi needs just 1. What can I get you, Heidi? Okay, we have no idea who made this mess. Metapoo. Metazoo's my favorite card set. I'm singing the praises of Metazoo. All right, Mr. Dave. So, Dave, it sounds like you're contemplating doing some shipping, which is a good idea. And you got an international package. Let's see. Whoa! You can't be saying that! Holy, that guy's cursing. I'm gonna tell Mom! I'm 0 of 3 on the jumbo break. No more for me. Rip! I'm sorry, dude. Somebody always does pull it, though. It's always somebody. Dave O'Callahan. You don't have a box, do you, Dave? Dave O'Callahan. Let's grab let's go to this D Overflow box. Maybe it's in the D Overflow. Is it the case that you didn't have a bag? Let's get him a fresh bag for the moment. I feel like you definitely did have a bag. I'm confused. There we go. Heat more Entei, nothing too crazy in the obsidians. Okay, tossing this over here. My brain's thinking, did you have a box? I can't remember if you had a box. I don't think you did. I wonder if your bag was really, really old and got expired. It didn't expire, right? I'd feel bad if it expired because you're right here. My brain's saying, remember that guy? Like, it definitely recognizes your name really well. Here it is. All right. Dave O. Cal. La. God, I think I just saw a fly. Oh, no, we have a fly. I hate flies, dude. I think all my talking attracts the flies. Like, they can smell my breath. They go, ooh, there's a smell over there. Oh, I found you. Yes, I know you. I know you. I walked with you once upon a... Oh. Look at me knocking the camera over. Okay, too much singing. Too much Disney princessing. Here it is. You've got a box. You are a box guy. So that's easy. Your shipping will be $80. This is heavy. Okay. Your shipping will, without a doubt, be $80. It doesn't matter what slabs you have. 80 bucks. But I'll go grab the slabs for you anyways. So, yes, we have your stuff. You've got a box, and it's $80 to ship that. Let me go grab the slabs. All right, I'm back. Whew. Karis is lonely. I got to go hang out with her. 6:44. We got to wrap it up, guys. Dave. Oh, look at that old handwriting. That's some old John handwriting. So we got Leia 9. Off Donkey Kong Killer 9. Oh, official Donkey Kong Killer, I see. And Jabba the Butt. Nice. Okay, so these are from quite a while ago. and a Charizard 9. So these won't add too much actually to the weight of the shipping. I almost wonder if we could get your box under 2 pounds by removing some stuff you don't want from it. If you could get your box under 2 pounds, I think 2 pounds is the limit. So if you can get your stuff under 2 pounds, we could drop the shipping to 40 bucks. That would require us to do an analysis. How much just for the slabs at the moment? So the way the shipping works, the only thing you can ship for 20 bucks is 2 slabs. Two slabs is $20 shipping. Anything above that is $40. So if you wanted all 4 of these, it would be 40 bucks. But you know, if you just wanted the slabs, we can throw in a lot of other cards for 40 bucks. So quite a few other cards can be added, like a nice chunky bag could be added as well for 40 bucks. Then if you wanted all of it at once, it's definitely 80. That's kind of how it works. It gets pricey after a certain weight. Cardboard's kind of heavy. Did you know that? Cardboard is kind of heavy. Here's Raymond, 6 Mega Brave. You got it, Raymond? Cardboard is surprisingly heavy. It's like a block of wood. So it's like shipping a block of wood. I have to go get more Mega Brave. Hey, what's up, Red Roxy? All right. Mister, how many spots left in the jumbo pack break? There are 3 spots remaining. Wow. We do the sales in the daytime, man. The daytime, I think the daytime outperforms the nighttime. Nighttime stream's cool, though. It lasts longer. But the daytime is just, it's so explosive so fast. It's so much stuff crammed into just an hour and a half or 2 hours. All right, here we go. Nah, the nighttime can be crazy too. That's the truth. Different people, different customers. All right. No, read my message. All right, here we are. We've got Mega Brave Lucario still taking orders. I better say no because it's almost 7 now, and I think there's still a couple of orders to service. We are. Hold. All right, there it is. We on a short queue? I want to order, but I got stuff to do in 20 minutes. I think right now the queue's got to be closed. You can order ahead of time for tonight if you'd like. But it's basically, we've done a full 2 hours, and we are minutes away from it being 7 p.m. Okay, Raymond, new bag? New bag. It's that time. Closing time. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. I just sent for Japanese pack, Nathan. All right, Raymond. That's so Raymond. Thank you, Raymond. Appreciate it. I will catch you in the nighttime stream. Yes, ma'am. All right. 6 says 2 gem 2 packs with the Umbreon in it. Oh, yeah. 2 Umbreons. All right. All right. Very nice. Dave said he was missing a slab on his message. I'm missing a sports slab. You graded, bro, but you can have the rubbish if you can sort out the hits, please. All vintage keep. Okay, so we are now talking about maybe doing a sort on your stuff to get it under 2 pounds. That sounds like a good idea, Dave. Dave, would you be able to join us for the nighttime stream? I feel like I would have more time definitely during the nighttime stream. The daytime stream is so busy right now, and it's a shorter stream. Here we go, 6. We'll get it all sorted, though. So you're missing a sports slab. I wonder where that could be. I wonder if it's under the correct name. And then, well, it probably is, but I wonder where it could be because I didn't see it. Just trying to think of, it wouldn't be stored anywhere specific for being a sports slab. I just wonder if maybe it's in the wrong box. And then you said remove the junk to get the weight down. All right, that's 6. You forgot to update my slab away after the Zation sold. Oh, that was your Zation? That was my Zation, I thought. Let me look. I thought that one is mine. Oh, it's yours. I thought that one was mine. Here we are. All right. Good catch. I have some of my own TCC slabs to sell on abandoned slabs, and I thought that one was one of them. So weird. Maybe we both have one. There it is. All right. So 37. Sorry about that, Mr. Aovic. You said do 73%. 27. Okay, so it comes out to 27. That's a really important thing not to have happen like ever. Shouldn't even happen once. Okay, all yours. We're gonna be better about that. My brain didn't check because it told me that that Zation belongs to me. Because I believe I had one of these come back to me as a abandoned slab. There it is. Miss Six says 2 hot gem packs. So did you order that twice, Six? I think she did. She ordered this twice. Here you go, Six. Okay. You ordered this twice? It's a bit odd. It looks like a duplicate. Did you mean to send for that? Feels like a duplicate. Finish the Japanese pack break. 59 one-spot chance for vintage hollow. It's 1 a.m. here. I don't think I'll be awake for the nighttime stream. I'll join you again soon and drop in. Thanks. Okay, so we will go live tomorrow as well at the same time. You should definitely have a chance then too, and we will get you all sorted out. Yeah, it was an accident, but I'll take them. Ah, okay, so it was an accident. I kind of felt like it was, but you said you'll test them out. Okay, here goes. 2 gem 2s. Okay. What do we have here? We've got a Lesbian, and we've got a stamped Jolteon. There it is. Okay, let's leave this. All right. And we'll grab this. Oops. Putting that away. No Umbreon, I'm sorry. Come on, Umbreon. What is the Chase and Gem 2? A really nice Umbreon. We have Eddie Morales. Big order. 1 Mega Brave booster box. 1 Mega Brave. There it is, Mega Brave. All right. What's the Chase and Gem 2? I already read that. 6. Peeling all that off. Tonight could... Oops. My God. Tonight could be a busy stream. There it goes. the way those boosters popped out was like when you open a bag of chips too fast, or like it doesn't open the way you want it to, and all the chips come flying out. Bag of popcorn, maybe. All right, I stopped eating chips and popcorn. Those are another one of those things you take out of your diet if you don't want to end up on my 600-pound life. Chips and popcorn, really high calories, very poor satiation. So you can't eat chips and salsa. You can't eat chips, even the popcorn. You know, the internet tells you popcorn's good for you. No, it's not. Because I can eat like 4 bags of popcorn and not notice that I ate them. It just doesn't fill me up. And you got to eat stuff that fills you up. Beans! Beans are the solution to wanting to feel full after you eat. If you eat beans with your food, you will feel so full, make you want to throw up. You'll be like, oh my God, what did I eat? Beans? Beans are the trick. Beans and chicken breast, which is really hard to eat. You ever just eaten like chicken breast and it's not fried and it's not cooked in a pile of butter? There's no butter. It's just chicken breast, like boiled or baked. Boiled or baked. Preferably baked. Baked chicken breast. You ever eaten that? Whoa! Eddie Morales with the hot Absol Altart. Woo! All right, I like it. How about that, guys? Cash me outside Absol here. Wow, he's looking pretty brave. Look, he's a freaking guardian angel or something. All right. That is one of the reasons to open this set, is to pull a card that looks like that. All right. I probably didn't need the top loader, but I want to hype it up, man. It's a cool card. Here is the Raoulu. Should have put the wings on his head. Yeah. I can't believe they didn't put the wings on his head. That's where they belong. Okay, here's Camerupt. All right, here's Absol. Sick Absol. Not had one in a while. Yeah, that's a good point. We haven't had a good Absol card in a while, so it's nice to have a new one. The Stretcher for your wallet. His wallet's bleeding quick. I think it broke a leg. Tossing this. All right. We have Mega Venusaur. Steelix. He's stealing. Okay. Cold. You guys want me to offer that shiny Steelix for slab away? A lot of people were asking for that card. I kind of don't want to sell him. He's like part of this group of vintage cards that just always does well. Never does poorly. Okay, there's Steelix. Okay. All right. The Absol has the "Where Are You" haircut. What's that one song? Tonight will be the night that I will come for you over again. All right. I don't know if those are the lyrics. Ta-da! It's funny to think about. Now that's Edwin Delcid. Not the same guy. We're looking for Eddie Morales. Okay. All right. Pretty good. Thank you so much, Eddie. It's good to see you getting a nice pull, huh? Set this over here. Is it "I Will Die For You"? Tonight will be the night that I will die for you. Pal Brown. Magneton Carddass. Oh, yeah. Buzz, 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 buzz. All right, you got it. For Miss Alicia. Good card. Vintage. Rare. Good. Matthew Rodriguez. 10 Mega Brave, 10 Mega Symphonia. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 10. All right. Set that down. Here goes 10 of these. Oh, tonight will be the night that I fall for you. That I will fall for you. All right. I don't remember. That sounds right. Were any of you guys emo growing up? Emo or goth? Who was emo and who was goth? You are? All right. All right. Ooh, me? Look at that Ninjask. I wasn't, but I listened to the music. We are. We are. There's Mega Absol. Oops. Okay. Here's Kyle Gray. I dated strictly emo and goth. Oh my God. Emo goth girls are insanely hot. I actually agree with that. But I was never emo goth. We are. I was, my favorite style of dressing is ironically kind of like how I make my character in the video games. When I make a character in the character build screen, I go with immediately the default setting, and I don't name the character either. I just click on a letter like A, B, C, that kind of thing, like A. So I hate setting up a character. So in real life, I will wear super plain shorts, super plain t-shirt, and that's how it's been for my whole life. And then I buzz all my hair off because I hate styling my hair too. So, ooh, so, wow, look at that. You're picking up the SR too. How nice is that? So we pulled the SAR, and now Matthew's getting the SR. That's cool. Here's the IT balloon. So in real life, I hate working on my outfits. So I own the same shirts and the same shorts. You can ask Alexis if this is true. I own like 5 of the same shirts, 5 of the same shorts, and that's it. Pair of sandals, buzz cut. So boring. I hate working on that kind of stuff. It's like, it's not what my brain wants to do. It wants to work on like stuff you can actually build, you know? All right, here it is, Homer Simpson. Yeah, I got the classic Homer Simpson. Ooh. Very, very, very simple. I keep it so simple. Karis has never seen me with a haircut in 12 years. We've been together 12 years. She's never seen me get a haircut. I do the same thing every time. The minute my hair starts to grow out a little bit, I just go buzz it all completely off. So I go back to having like a buzz cut. Here we are. Straight up buzz cut every time. I like it. I like the look of the buzz cut anyways. I think it looks nice. There it is. Been doing that for like 18 years, I think. 18 years buzz cut. Martin Ramirez, 2 Symphonia, 2 Gem 2. What time did you order this? You ordered at 6:52. Let's do it. Martin Ramirez, 2 Symphonia, 2 Gem 2s. Okay, this is the Snipe on 6 right here. My husband had 20-year-old shirts he's proud of. Y'all are for real needs. There we are. All right. I am very similar to that. I have shirts that are extremely old, and I just wear the same shirts. I don't spend any money on clothing at all, or shoes. And then I think about how much money I've saved. I think it's actually more like a brain problem. You did it! You pulled Eevee! That's the Eevee, bro! Martin. 6 is going to be so jealous. Here's Manectric. I think it's Manectric. And Cold. I sent in for the pack break like 30 minutes ago. How did you send? What platform did you send on? Was it... Obviously, it wasn't... I must have missed it or something. So here's Martin Ramirez. Let's go hunting for that. Venmo, huh? Well, let's go looking for that. First, let's put Martin away. Martin Ramirez. With hot honey Brussels, it slaps. Hot honey Brussels. Ew. Mister needs to go on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Oh my God, I'd immediately go home and get rid of all of that. I'd rip it all off. I'd be like, I'm free. Here's a William Wafter. It says he ordered this 37 minutes ago, but it just showed up. William Wafter, 37 minutes ago, 1 each mega pack, please. Here you go. So there might have been some kind of delay for the Venmos. Here it is. Because his order actually showed up beneath another one that I already serviced. So I believe there might have been an email delay. Here you go, William Wafter. Okay, what do we got? A cold one. And over here we've got, one Ghost Girl. 18 years old. There we go. We were talking about that last night. The little Tay conversation. William Wafter, let's grab your bag. Okay. Different countries have different ages of consent. There you go. How do you deal with the psychology of that? Oscar Resendez, 26 minutes ago. Japanese pack break. All right, 1 Japanese pack break coming right up. Oscar Resendez. Okay. Okay, so for the nighttime stream, we get to pick out a new pack split. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. What's the word I'm looking for? How do you contemplate? How do you coincide? It's a word that it sort of describes like struggling to deal with. Okay. There they are all again. I like daytime streams. Okay. Brandon G was Hood. Keep an eye out on the nighttime stream. Discord. YouTube is not going to notify you when I go live tonight. Just a warning, guys. Check the usual time. Check Discord, by the way. Check our Discord server. We always mention it. I finally understand when my grandfather would say I have shirts older than you. Shut up, Grandpa, you're old. Oops. All right, pick a number. Pick a number. Coincide? I can't think of the word. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Ooh. So I like going in from the bottom because the top's too big. How's that splitting? Is that splitting good? Oh my gosh, I saw red. All right. Don't get too excited. It could be Arcanine. Could be Arcanine, all right? All right. So let's place this over here. We have Ryan Shapiro. Ryan Sharpie marker. Here goes Ryan. You're going to pull. Ta-da! Oh my God, a great looking Charmeleon. I love it. Ryan, Mr. Ryan. He's got a Charmeleon. That's really good. We're starting out strong. That could be over $100 as a 10. Here's Brett Love, our friend, Mr. Brett. Mr. Brett. Brett's going to pull. Look at that. That's Blaine's Rhyhorn. Very cool. Okay, that's Mr. Brett. Let's find a Brett bag. Mr. Brett's got a lot of bags all over the place. In fact, he's got so many, it's scaring me. Is this a Brett bag? Yes, it is. Mr. Brett picking up Blaine's Rhyhorn. That's 2 out of 10. Here's Oscar Resendez. Okay, Oscar pulling. Ooh, Blaine's Gamble. Not exactly the card that I would want. Blaine's Gamble is a trainer. It is not even a banned card. It is just a card. Okay. All right, now we've got Nathan Gordon. Okay, Captain Gordon. He's got a box. Ah, smooched! You did it! She's ready to be your girlfriend. Okay, that's Jinx, Sabrina's Jinx. She said, kiss me, honey. All right, Ryan Shapiro. Oh, my God. Woo! All right, Ryan, Charmander and Charmeleon. The last card has to be Charizard. It has to be. Here's Darren Thompson. Darren Thompson. What is that called? Like Warp or something? I don't remember. Mr. Darren. So even if you are not going to pull Charizard at the end, you got the first 2 cards, which are very good pulls anyways. Charmander, Charmeleon are probably both $100 cards in a set like this. Now, Nathan Gordon, you are not going to hit the last card in the pack. You're going to hit Nidorina. Sorry, bruh. Can I just slide this in here like this? There it goes. Okay, that's easier than putting the whole box on the table. Here's Brandon Warder. Sorry, Brandon, you were getting close. You're getting real close, but it's not you. You got a nice Giovanni's Magic card. Recognize that? Recognize that? We just did a Giovanni's Gyarados break. Brandon Wong, Bill Barron, Brandon Warder. All right. How much did you guys like this break? You want to run it back? You want to run it twice? All right. Now we have Brandon Warder. You had 2 shots at the end and they both missed. I'm so sorry, bro. That is a rare Misty's Poliwrath, though. Oh, picking up the Misty's Poliwrath rare. That was 2 shots. Somebody else just got the holographic card. And who is it? Who is it? What? Nathan had a 3rd spot in here? Wow, this break brought to you by freaking Nathan Gordon. Holy, dude. What's paying off, Nathan? Let's see what it is. So, I'm seeing the back of the card. It's looking a little off center. Whatever it is, I don't think it's a 10. But you're pulling. Woo! It is, in fact, Arcanine. Wow. We had a chance for a Charizard, and it was Arcanine. Give me a break, bro. All right. Well, we got to try again, that means. I don't know what the next break will be, but I liked that a lot. I liked Gym Challenge a lot. Felt good. All right. There you go. Nathan Gordon. Nice little top loader for that one. You got to top load one like that. I mean, that's a vintage card, but that's a vintage 9 probably, so maybe it didn't need a top loader. Oops. Maybe it did need a top loader. All right, so there you have it. Let the record show that the break went off tonight, and we are picking a new pack break for the nighttime stream. If you are there, you will get into it. Let's see, you'll get to tell me what you're interested in. Hiccups, man. All right, pack break right at the end. Jim 2. All right, that's the end of the stream. I had a lot of fun, guys. I'll see you for the nighttime stream. See you later, everybody.